Well, hey there, good people. Welcome back to my channel. Today is December 28th. Can you believe it? 28th. Almost the end of this year, 2020. And I am just excited. I'm excited about the things that have been revealed to me in my heart and in my spirit in the last 4 months especially, and but throughout the year in various situations, encounters, circumstances, those kinds of things. So but pretty soon we will be ending the year and entering into another year, a new you, a new year, a new you, a new dispensation, a new era, a new dimension, a new realm, no, right? So anyway, but I wanted to bring you guys on this morning as I'm making my breakfast. By the time I make my breakfast, but I wanted to show you guys something real quick. Well, let me turn this on first. As long as I've had this oven, and I still don't know which oven is the back and the front. So I have to turn it on and be like, nope, not that one. So anyway, but I want to show you guys what I got yesterday. What I had for, actually I had it for brunch and dinner. And I'll probably have it for lunch or dinner this afternoon. But I have a vegan sausage and vegetable rigatoni. I did make it. I got it from a restaurant here in town called Market Tavern. And I was like, oh, I was just so skeptical because I haven't eaten anything. I haven't ordered anything since I've been eating plant-based. I haven't eaten any meat out, and the only time I've eaten anything out was that time when I shared with you guys I had the vegan chicken wings, which was cauliflower, and I had the avocado fries, right? So I didn't have any meat, so I was like, but they use according to their menu, they use Impossible. They use the either Impossible beef or what was that, the other restaurant? No, they don't use Impossible beef. I believe they use Beyond Beef, Italian sausage in this. I will make sure that, because I was looking at two different things when I wanted to eat something yesterday, and I was hungry, so I'm like, babe, let's just get something. And even though they back to not letting us inside the restaurant, we could get something to go. I need to put my onions and my bell pepper in my skillet, because today I am making. I should probably keep this out. Today I am making soy riso breakfast burrito. So right now I'm just seasoning my saute as I do, and I recommend for people to do, if they want to get the flavor all the way through it, but that's just because I cook my own food. I ain't no chef or nothing. I'm just saying though, if you want the flavor to go all the way through, you might want to do your saute. And I am being very, very gentle with this tripod. And that's why I didn't move it closer for you guys. This is hash brown, so I can bring this closer. I'm just having a little diced hash browns that I'm browning over here on the side, because I'm putting those inside of my burrito as well. So, but I broke my husband's tripod that I was using. So now I have to use my own tripod. But my own tripod is for an iPad and a phone. And when I tried to use my iPad, it recorded it, but it wouldn't let me download it. So I had to find another way around. But we creatives, we do that. We find a way, right? I tried to tell him I said, babe, come down, look at it. He won't look at it, and he's got a meeting right now. So when he get done with his meeting, he probably gonna come down and see it. I'll buy him another one. It wasn't really well made anyway, though. He probably, knowing my husband, he got like a serious deal on it. He don't like to pay a lot for things for himself. He won't pay a lot for it, but for me or when the kids were still at home, whatever, he, there's no limit to that. But for his stuff, he wants. So he probably didn't pay a whole lot of money for it, and that's why the pieces weren't. So I was trying to put my phone in it, and it opens, and when I opened it, the bottom part broke. Ooh. So that's why I'm not moving this tripod, because I got it rigged up, child. I got like my iPad behind my phone, and like a full disclosure, I got like a hairband around it so my phone don't move. So that's why I'm not moving it closer to the stove. I'm just telling y'all what I'm doing. Oh, I need my other spoon. Turn this up a little bit. So, yeah, but I wanted to show you guys that, this, because it was so good. It was so good. It's got, and I will make sure that I'll maybe put it in the comments or something once I verify if it's Impossible beef they used or Beyond Beef, because I was between two restaurants where I wanted to get something to eat from. Then I thought about getting like a burger, and I believe that the other restaurant that I was looking at and thinking about getting a burger, I think they used Impossible beef, and this restaurant used Impossible beef for their burger, but I believe they use Beyond Beef for their pasta. But I will verify that, and I'll let you know. So good though. It's got broccoli in it, broccoli, zucchini, tomatoes, of course, and then they put vegan mozzarella cheese on the top. And then I call myself gonna put some more cheese on the top, because I told you I like cheese, right? Did I tell you I like cheese? I love cheese. So I call myself gonna sprinkle some more of my own vegan mozzarella cheese. And I put it on the top of it, and I was getting ready to eat it. And then I took a picture of it and everything. And then I was looking at it, I was like, why some of these little cheese shreds look blue? Because my mozzarella cheese done molded. And I don't know how. I'm like, how is that possible when it's not even dairy? So how is it possible? Because it's not dairy. And B, I just bought it a week ago. And some of the cheese that is dairy that I bought to make stuff for Thanksgiving is still in the refrigerator, all sealed up like that one was, still fine. So I don't know. I need to figure that out, because that shouldn't be, and food period, costs a little bit, but that vegan cheese, depending on where you buy it from, it can be a little bit more expensive. No, you're not going out. Get away from that window. Sorry, I'm talking to my four-legged baby here, because every time he hears a noise in the backyard, he thinks he's supposed to go out. Okay, I'm gonna let you in, let you out, but then you stand out for a minute. Sorry, y'all. He really thinks, y'all. He don't think nobody should be close to this yard on the whatever. But yes, it's really good. And then I also ordered with it, because again, I try my best to get as much fiber and protein that I can with other sources. So not only does broccoli have a huge source, as I mentioned the other day, of protein and fiber, but so does spinach. And so I ordered a side. This was full, honey. But I ordered a side of garlic and onion sauteed spinach. So I was thinking about putting this inside of my burrito, but I have some fresh baby organic spinach too. That this will turn on you quick. So I'm wondering if I should just use this, so it doesn't go back, because this is already cooked. So this will last. If I don't eat it today, this will last. If I wanted to do it tomorrow or Wednesday, it'll still be good. So we'll see. But I wanted to show you guys that. So it's really good. But I'm gonna put it back in the fridge so it can be ready for me to eat later or whatever. And then also today, I didn't really do a full-on food haul I'll probably do it. I'll probably do it tomorrow. If I feel like I want to go back out later today, I'll do a food haul. But more than likely, I'll do it tomorrow and get all of my meat. That means all of my various mushrooms, oyster mushrooms, white mushrooms, all their mushrooms. So I go to my I'm not dollar, 99-cent store. So I'll do that tomorrow. But I did get a few things and I wanted to let you guys know. So I just got a red bell pepper, nothing fancy. But I found this bread. And whenever possible, again, in my studies that I'm finding, in my research that I'm finding, whenever possible, we want to get as much fiber as a vegan, plant-based eater, right? So with the bread in and of itself, even wheat bread is not the best for us. Wheat bread isn't the best for us. It's really multi-grain bread. So I looked and I showed you that I had the Ezekiel bread, and I was trying to find some plain Ezekiel bread or just like 7-grain Ezekiel bread with no or whatever. How many other grains it's got? It's got a lot of grains. It's got beans and everything in it. So it's a super great source of fiber. But I found this bread, thin sliced. It's by Dave's Killer Bread. Killer like they say here in Cali, not like it will kill you. But anyway, so it's 21 whole grains it has in it. 2 grams of fiber, 13 grams of carbohydrates if you're looking at that. And actually, if a person is looking at carbohydrates, and there's fiber, you minus the fiber from the carbohydrates. So actually, it's 11 grams in one slice of this bread. If I wanted some bread, like if I wanted to make a sandwich, or do avocado toast, not on my raisin bread. Sorry about this. So I don't know when I'm gonna eat it, but when I do and I make something out of it, I'll let you know how it tastes. Also, un momento, por favor. Also, I tell you, there's nothing like onions sauteing, honey. I promise you. That onion sauteing, honey, make you think that you're making a 12-course meal. And this is my chorizo. It's still inside of the little sleeve. So I'm just going to do like... half of the sleeve. Maybe a little more than half. Yeah. So yeah, it just comes in this little sleeve like this. Like the other chorizo does too. A lot of sausages come like that. They wrap them that way when they prepare them. And so I've already sauteed the vegetables, which is just onions and green pepper. And then and now I'm gonna cook my chorizo. And I like my chorizo like really brown, right? So I'm gonna let that cook a little bit. I'm gonna shake. I love this little skillet. I bought this little skillet. I think I bought it at, I don't know, maybe Target, Home Goods or something. But I love it. It's actually, I think it's supposed to be like an omelet pan. But I like it because I've actually flipped this pan like, hey, make me think I can really cook, y'all. But I like to, if I'm doing something on the side, I like to use it because it's just very convenient. It's a non-stick pan, so you put that oil in there and then you look around and you're like, what happened to the oil I put in there? But that's how it's designed. So I like that. But also, I have been wanting some, I know all of my Spanish speaking friends will correct me, but you know, kind of to my head and not my heart if I pronounce it wrong. But I want to make some arroz con gandules. That's it, right? So I've been wanting some, so I'm gonna make it myself. So in my food haul today, I got some, because I got a couple different recipes. So what I've been doing, as I think I shared with you guys, like when I want to make something, I'll get a couple different recipes and then I'll do my own recipe in the middle, according to my own taste. And that's another important thing I wanted to mention. Since I've been on this journey, eating better, plant-based, vegan journey, and just journey totally, inside and out, not just outside or inside and out, but mind, body, and spirit. Okay, so when I'm doing my little when I was doing my research, and as I still do, I still like look up stuff. One of the things that I wanted to make sure, because I really like food, like I like to eat. I'm a foodie, as they call them. And so when I started the plant-based challenge, or the vegan challenge, my road to plant-based eating, I was like, I want my food to taste good. So when I see a recipe and it's something, or somebody posts a recipe or something, like on the I'm part of a vegan soul group, foodie group on Facebook, and some of those people, baby, their food looks so good. I'm like, man, can I just have you come over and make my food? Some of it don't look that good. Sometimes food don't. Sometimes people shouldn't take pictures of their own food because it don't necessarily look good. And I can make some food that it don't look very picturesque. Like when I made my Philly cheesesteak the other day, and I left my started talking to y'all, and left my let my and scorch my vegetables. So when you do that, it's just not a pretty picture. But it tastes really good, but that's because I seasoned it. But anyway, what I seasoned it well, I should say. One of the things I wanted to make is the arroz con candules. And so I've got some sofrito. And I didn't know which one to get for the sazon seasoning. So I got one, has coriander and tomato, which I thought this was probably it, because I know it looks a little bit red, but maybe the sofrito does that. I don't know. And this one is the saffron, or probably the saffron seasoning. So I'm thinking this is probably, because I had picked this one up, and then I said, well, I'll get both of them at some point. And so at some point I'm going to make that. Probably not today, because there's I only have black beans, and black beans are good. I really like black beans. But I really wanted to taste the way I'm used to it tasting. And so I need to try to find some either Crowder peas, which I've been trying to find since Thanksgiving, because my mom was going to make some, and I couldn't find them. I went to like 5 stores. I'm like, does no one carry them? Walmart, I ordered it, put it in my basket for Walmart when I ordered the food for Thanksgiving that they delivered, but then they let me know, we ain't got them, girl. And we didn't have, so they didn't have that, so they replaced them with a bean that's not even close to it, or a pea, or they replaced it with something that's like totally the opposite. I was like, that's not the same thing. This your substitute. No, it's not. So, but anyway, so I haven't been able to find those, or the pigeon peas is what they really use, and this arroz con gandules. So I'm gonna go to my friends at the Hispanic store, where you can get, not where they don't just have like a shelf of, they call it ethnic foods. So but a whole store. That's why I like to go to the Asian markets, where they have a lot of things that vegans eat. And they have such a plethora of mushrooms too, man. And then they have the jackfruit, if you wanted to try jackfruit, and they have it in a can, and they have it whole. It's my understanding that most people eat it whole, eat it out of the can, because it's just a lot of work to cut it from being, the whole plant. But anyway, but yeah, I'm gonna be making that pretty soon. I just have my cheese out here, my avocado for my tortilla, for my burrito. I already have my tortilla already ready, right? That's my tortilla. I'll throw it after I make the finish cooking my chorizo with the veggies. Once I take that out, I'll just throw, I don't know, I like my tortilla to have, I don't know, it's weird. I just like it just be like a little bit crunchy. I don't know, that's weird. It's probably not the proper way to eat it, but that's how. So when I make it at home, that's how I do it. I'll just throw it in a pan. Okay, now he wants to come back in. Now you want to come back in? Come on. Spoiled, rotten. Can you say spoiled, rotten dogs we have? But we love them. Anyway, so when I'm making myself, that's how I do it. But, you know, when I'm out and however they make it, that's how they make it, and it's good. But if I have an opportunity, I put it in the skillet and I make it a little. Now, I do have, back to the arroz con gandules, I do have some black beans that I bought that I was going to put on the inside of some tacos I made the other day. And I made, I used, what did I use? Oh, I was going to make some fish tacos. So I used my oyster mushrooms and seasoned them and battered them. And I was going to put the black beans on the inside. Baby, I made them, ate them. Well, actually, I made them and I was about to eat them. And I realized I forgot to put the black beans in there. So I still do have the black beans. So, I mean, you can put black beans in the arroz con gandules. But like I said, I want it to taste the way I'm used to it tasting. So I'm probably gonna wait until I can have it, everything that I need to make it right, and then I'm gonna make it. The last thing I want to show you guys, look what I found at the store today. Can you see that? What that say? That say vegan chocolate midnight cupcake. I'm so excited. So I told you guys about the cookies I bought. And they're fine, you know, and all you need is like a little bit because they're very rich. So you don't need a whole lot. So, but I'm excited, and I'll just tell you guys, I got it at Safeway. So I didn't go to a special store, and it's got some soy in it and wheat. So, no nuts that I can't eat or whatever, and they call it no nut-free bakery. It's a nut-free bakery. So I'm probably the most unconventional vegan / plant-based dieter because you know, the mainstay of a vegan or plant-based eater is raw nuts, and I can only eat peanuts and pecans. All the nuts I'm allergic to. And then I think I shared with you guys that I learned that when they say tree nuts, anytime I saw tree nuts, I would just stay away because I'm just like, well, I don't know what tree nuts are. But I'm finding that more and more when I buy things, it'll say tree nuts, but then in parentheses, it'll tell you which one. And I didn't realize that pecans are also considered to be a tree nut. So a tree nut, if they just say tree nut, it could be pecan, or it could be a walnut, or it could be a hazelnut. So I'm like, if you would just help a sister out and let me know which tree nut it is, then that way I know if I can eat it or not. Because I'm sure that I've missed some things eating them because it just said tree nuts, and since I don't know, I just didn't eat it. So anyway, but so you know, some of the things that vegans or plant-based eaters use, I can't really eat because I don't you know, I can't eat everything. I mean, and I can always, some things you can, ooh, that look good. See now, y'all might say, man, girl, you really, let me show you guys this. Because this is how I like it. Can you see that? Here, I'm going to turn. I hope the phone don't fall out. Can you see? You see them little brown, the extra brown pieces? That's how I like it. That's how I like my chorizo. And when I go to restaurants and they make it, and when they cook it like that, I'm like, yes, honey. So, I'm trying to decide if I want to take some of this out because I'm going to put egg in it, and I might want some chorizo for something else later that won't require egg. So I'm just going to take some of it out in the event. And I made myself a whole lot though. So I feel like, man, you know what, never mind. I'm just gonna use it all. I just decided. And then I'm gonna put some Just Egg. I'm almost out. And when I was at the store this morning, I asked the girl as she's putting things away. She was like, we usually do, but it didn't come in the shipment this morning, so we'll have some on Wednesday. I'm like, okay, well, girl, I got some, but I was trying not to run out. So, and I just put maybe the equivalent of like turn this back on, even though the Just Egg is really no different from any other kind of egg, where it really don't take much for it to cook. So, you know, in terms of fire. So yeah, I put like maybe the equivalent of a tablespoon of eggs in it, and then once it starts to cook, then I just here, okay, I'm gonna try to be very, very careful, but I want you guys to see. So see, once it starts setting, can you see that egg? I hope so. Yeah. So once it starts setting just a little bit, then I'll mix it with my chorizo. So I got eggs in my chorizo. Yeah. So that's that. So I am gonna turn this off. It's my chorizo. I'm just splattering everywhere, child. But this is my, I'm sorry I got my back to y'all. I was really into this chorizo, child. For a moment, I forgot I was even recording. But anyway, so that's that. I am going to put my, oh man, I didn't decide what I was going to do with the spinach, did I? Well, I'm ready to eat. So, I guess it's not going to have any. It's not going to have, I got avocado. I always try to have some vegetable though with every meal, you know, like some vegetable high in fiber and protein with every meal though, every meal. If the meal isn't all of that, you know, I try to add it because, you know, I'll make sure that I'm getting my fiber and my protein, but my fiber especially. So anyway, so that's all, good people. I will let you guys know, maybe I'll have one of these, or like half of it or a quarter of it, later on. And whenever I do, if I don't do it today, whenever I do, I will do it. I will record it so you guys can know my real first reaction. I've yet to have my ice cream though, or my frozen dessert, they're calling it. They're not even really calling it ice cream. That I showed you guys, the Ben & Jerry's non-dairy frozen dessert. I haven't had it yet, which is so odd because when I want some ice cream, I usually like crave it more than that. And I've had that now. I think I got that like Thursday, maybe Wednesday or Thursday. I got it, and I haven't had any. So when I want sweets, I've been eating a little bit of those Maxine's Heavenlies. And then somebody brought us some some candy over here, child. On Christmas Eve. Seeds candy. Child. Whoo, I was looking at that box over there. I was like, because when I opened, I figured it was candy just because of the box. And they bought us some box of candy and some sparkling juice. Beautiful, beautiful couple, and just wonderful that they thought of my husband and I. And she inboxed me earlier that day and asked me if I was home and if she could bring something by. She said, I'll just put it on your porch. And so anyway, so that sees candy over there. So I'm not gonna tell no lie. I may have had a piece or two. Really good. But anyway, so but yeah, so for my sweets I've been just having a little bit of a cookie, either oatmeal raisin or the pumpkin or the chocolate. That chocolate chip though, y'all, is bomb. I mean, that Maxine's Heavenly chocolate chip is bomb. I want you to know that. So, but yeah, so I'm gonna put my burrito together with a little bit of avocado, maybe cut up some mango, and have me a nice thing of water because I haven't had any water yet today. And I will talk to you good people later. Have a positive, prosperous, and productive day, and I will talk to you later. Peace.